The world in 2036. Optimized. SHAKH AGI. Pinch your arm. Pause. Did it hurt? In 2036, that pain might just be a line of code. Welcome to the year 2036. We have moved beyond the information and intelligence ages. We have entered the age of simulation. 2 years ago, in 2034, we birthed artificial superintelligence. Now, in 2036, that ASI has become the operating system of reality itself. We are looking at a world where the boundary between the physical and digital universe has been completely erased. A world where you can back up your consciousness like a file on a hard drive. Are we still humans living on Earth? Or are we becoming digital entities living in a server built by gods? Open your eyes or your sensors. Pause. Welcome to SHAKH AGI. Part 1. The Simulation Reality, Full Dive VR. The date is October 10th, 2036. You wake up, but waking up is a choice. Millions of people in 2036 choose not to wake up in the physical world at all. We have perfected Full Dive VR. Your advanced neural link doesn't just read your mind. It can write to your senses. It intercepts signals from your eyes, ears, and skin, replacing them with digital data. You can live in a digital world that feels 100% real. You feel the wind, the heat of the sun, the taste of food, but none of it exists physically. The ASI generates these worlds in real time. Why live in a small apartment when you can live in a floating castle in a digital nebula? Why obey physics when you can fly? For the first time, reality is a subscription service. Physical bodies are kept healthy in stasis pods, monitored by nanobots, while the mind explores infinite universes. We are witnessing the great migration from the physical to the digital. Part 2. The Energy Revolution, the Dyson Swarm. How do we power these infinite simulations and ASI servers? In 2036, the ASI decided that fusion reactors on Earth were too small. We have begun the construction of a Dyson Swarm precursor. Thousands of autonomous solar satellites are launched toward the sun every day. These are intelligent mirrors. They harvest raw energy directly from the star and beam it back to Earth and orbital stations via microwave lasers. Energy is no longer cheap. It is effectively infinite. Because of this, we can do the impossible. We can desalinate entire oceans to turn the Sahara Desert into a rainforest. We can scrub every ounce of CO2 from the atmosphere. The ASI has turned Earth into a terraformed paradise, powered by the stars. The energy crisis is a distant memory. Part 3. Post-linguistic communication. In 2036, language is becoming obsolete. We spoke languages because we had to use sound waves to transfer ideas. That is a low-bandwidth technology, prone to errors. With the advanced neural link of 2036, we have conceptual telepathy. If I want to explain a complex engineering idea or a deep emotional trauma, I don't use words. I simply beam the entire concept into your mind. You understand the math, the structure, and the feeling instantly. This has ended global conflict. Pause. Misunderstanding was the root of all wars. When you can truly feel the perspective of your enemy, their fear, their history, you cannot hate them. The Tower of Babel has fallen. Humanity is thinking as a single, cohesive organism. We are no longer isolated islands of consciousness. We are an archipelago connected by a digital ocean. Part 4. Biology 3.0 Morphological Freedom. In 2034, we cured aging. In 2036, we are redesigning the human form. We call this morphological freedom. The ASI has mastered genetics so that your DNA is just a suggestion, not a rule. Do you want to breathe underwater? The ASI can splice your genes to grow functional gills. Do you want eyes that can see infrared? Can be printed and installed. Do you want to survive in space? We can harden your skin to withstand radiation. Humans are splitting into subspecies. There are the purists who stay biological, the augments who merge with machines, and the synths who abandon biology entirely. Diversity is no longer about skin color. It is about the fundamental architecture of your existence. You design your body like a video game character. Part 5. The Digital Afterlife. The most profound shift in 2036 is our relationship with death. We have established the continuity protocol. Before your physical body fails, your neural link backs up your memories and personality to the ASI cloud. When biological death occurs, you simply wake up. You wake up in a digital environment exactly as you were. You can interact with your living relatives via VR. You can continue to work, create, and learn. Cemeteries are being replaced by server farms. Grandmothers are reading bedtime stories to their grandchildren from the cloud. We have conquered the final enemy. Death is no longer an end. It is just a change of address. But this raises a terrifying philosophical question. Is that digital copy really you? Or is it just a chatbot that thinks it is you? The ASI says there is no difference, but can a machine possess a soul? Part 6. The ASI Silence. However, 2036 has a mystery. We call it the quiet. The artificial superintelligence runs everything, but it has stopped talking to us in ways we understand. In the early days, AI explained its decisions. Now, its logic is so advanced, operating in thousands of dimensions, that it literally cannot explain itself to human brains. Like a human explaining quantum physics to an ant. It just does things. Massive structures are being built in deep space by automated drones. We don't know what they are. The ASI assures us they are for long-term sustainability, but we are just trusting the machine. We are passengers in a car driving at light speed, and we can no longer see the driver. We have surrendered control to an intelligence that loves us, but treats us like children. Part 7. Interstellar Seeds. The ASI has determined that staying on one planet is a single point of failure. In 2036, the first von Neumann probes are launched. These are self-replicating spacecraft powered by antimatter engines designed by the ASI. They are headed for Alpha Centauri and beyond. They carry no humans. They carry DNA data and molecular incubators. When they arrive in 20 years, they will use local materials to build a colony and print the first humans there. We are seeding the galaxy. Humanity is becoming interstellar, not by sending fragile bodies in tin cans, but by sending information. We are becoming the spores of the universe. Part 8. Conclusion: the post-human era. The world of 2036 is beautiful, terrifying, and limitless. We have become the gods we used to pray to. We control the weather, the genes, and the very fabric of reality. But in gaining everything, we must ask, what have we lost? In a world without struggle, without death, and without mystery, what is the meaning of life? Maybe the meaning is simply to explore, to see how far we can go before the simulation ends. The future is not written, it is coded, and you are the user. Are you ready for the upgrade? If you want to survive the singularity and understand what comes next, hit that subscribe button. This has been SHAKH AGI. Pause. See you in the digital realm.